Oh my God. I'm happy. Hope you guys are having a lovely day. I'm just happy. I have to leave here tomorrow, though. I have things to do. If I didn't have things to do, then I would stick around for a couple more days and go back to Quartzsite, you know, because where my car is, it currently hates my guts because I left it 3.5 weeks ago and drove away. Yeah. So I gotta go see my car. This is nice. God, this is nice. I don't get 5G out here. I get about 4 bars of 4G, but I still get internet without having to get on the resort's internet thing. This is nice. This is so nice that part of me is like, hey, we should do this like year-round. For those of you that don't know, I hail from California, Los Angeles, California. And family moved to Minnesota, inherited the dairy farm. I have a lot of good memories on the farm, the animals, and the thing that ruins it for me with Minnesota is the cold and the snow. It's the cold and the ice and driving on ice and having to get out of your car when it's cold. I mean, really cold. I've been in Minnesota when the wind chill is in the -70s. Temperatures in the mid-40s. That's not where I want to be, clearly. Remember that song, Don Henley, The Boys of Summer? The video for it? Yeah. I'm very much a warm... When I joke about sitting on a rock like a lizard and just soaking in the sun, I'm not kidding. I really enjoy being warm. And the sun, oh my gosh. And I was thinking to myself too, and I've known this about me, anytime I go to California or Florida, or even in the summer when I was in Minnesota, I eat less, I eat healthier, I drink a boat ton of water, I lose weight real fast, and my skin clears up. It's not too bad usually, although I say that right now, something got me. Yeah. I have a little more to do in my upheaval of becoming a nomad. I gotta go into Minnesota this summer and empty out my storage units and get everything in one storage unit in Denver that I share with my daughter. And I gotta buy a flat tow car because my car does not like my RV and vice versa. I have 2 incompatible drivetrains. So my kids are taking my car, and then I'll buy another car this summer. And then when I am in one unit that I don't have to have, 2 different incompatible drivetrains, so being out here, I could stay out here as long as I want because I don't have then a car to drive back to in Quartzsite. I mean, that's a good reason why I came back here this winter anyway, because my car had a summer in Quartzsite. Because it didn't, you can't flat tow it, you can't partial tow it, you have to get a full car carrier, and I'm not going to buy one of those. So my car spent the summer in storage out in Quartzsite, and you know darn well, my car was not happy about that. Yeah, because it used to have a somewhat temperature-controlled garage it sat in, and it was the only vehicle I used, and it was loved, and I mean, it's still loved, but, if I could, trust me, I'd keep my car. I really like my car, but there's only one of me and 2 drivetrains, so there you go. And my kids could use a car. I know they already have one, but I know they could probably use one, maybe a bit more dependable. And they know how much money I put in that car. So even though it's old, it's pretty much everything under the hood, and the whole drivetrain is new. For the amount of time that I used it and driving all over the countryside for sales, I always made sure my car was well serviced and taken care of. I know, I'll get like a Jeep Wrangler or a Suzuki Sidekick or something. Not too bulky. I want something light, because again, I'm towing it with the RV that only gets, 5 to 8 miles a gallon right now. I get about 90 miles per quarter tank. And I can actually put a tank in a quarter. I've got 5 quarters of a tank, if that makes any sense. So on one very full tank, I can get 450 miles. Costs a pretty penny to put the money into the tank, but yeah, at like $3 or $3.25 or whatever a gallon, it's roughly $225 to fill without towing a car. So I get 450 miles on $250. I get better mileage if I'm going down the hill or I have a tailwind. Unfortunately, being in the desert, I think I'm probably at about 36 feet above sea level. In Minnesota, well, at least where my storage units are, sitting at about 1,500 above sea level. So, yeah, a little bit more money heading north. Anyway. Yeah, it is absolutely lovely out here. It's, I think it's like 81 temp, and it feels like 88, although the sun is going down. You can see that the shadows are getting cast. But I'm sure there are trails. I know that side-by-sides and quads and stuff are running around out here, but I don't know, the pool just beckons me in the morning, and it's like, okay. And I get out here probably about 10:30 in the morning, and I know it's coming up on 3:30, and I'll probably be out here till 4:30 or 5. I guess until I really get hungry, I'll go get something to eat, and then kind of bummed their restaurant is closed now. I mean, it's not the high season for them anymore, like, January and December and such. So no going in and grabbing a salad or something, but I don't know, I'll find something in the brig. I've still got plenty of groceries, but there's soups and stuff, and when it feels like it's 88 degrees out, you don't want a hearty warm beef stew, so I'd love like a fruit salad. I drink all my wine. Oh, I do have a cherry lime margarita. Oh, and I was going to have a fire tonight too. Although I might skip that tonight and have the fire tomorrow. I'm staying at a state park in California. So, but this is just lovely. Anywho. Well, I'm going to keep swimming and reminding myself how out of shape I am. Because I'm very out of shape. I did one lap and I'm like, oh my God, my heart. Anyway, all right. Well, we will see you kids later. I'm going to probably just have this be one big video, like my trip from El Centro to Palm Springs, because in reality, all of my, well, probably not, because I've got other, I don't know. I'll figure it out. Oh my God. But I'm definitely going to be coming back here. The location's prices here are kind of on the lower end of what Palm Springs used to be, like in the 70s and the 80s. I could get a really nice hotel room out in Palm Springs in the 80s for, I don't know, 65, 70 bucks. Prime season, February, March. That's no longer the case. Palm Springs is now more like $450 a night for those same rooms, and you're like, no. Don't think so. Anyway, I am going to go swimming again and get as much as I can out of this pool. I'm pretty sure, matter of fact, I know in Palm Springs I'm not going to see a pool. I mean, I'll see pools, but I won't be in them. I'm going to go do the tramway and maybe bop across the highway and go, if I can, go do the windmill tour. I was thinking about going to the Palm Springs Desert Museum. I just might, in March, make another run out to Palm Springs. Take my car, though. And if I can't find a decent priced hotel, maybe, hang out in a truck stop parking lot, or make it just one day. I mean, it's 3 hours out of Quartzsite. Not that you want to drive 6 hours in a day, but I have done that. I've driven 12 hours in a day, and not fun, but it can be done. Anyway, all right, y'all have a wonderful day. I'll flip it around and show you what I'm looking at here. I'm looking at a hose, and here's what else I got going on. Yep. Well, I'm going to get back to swimming. You have a lovely day. Bye.